The Mediterranean turned into a stage of high drama this week. Well, Israeli naval ships intercepted what's being called the global Sumud Flotilla, a massive convoy of activists sailing towards Gaza. On board were more than 500 people on 47 boats, many of them Italians, waving flags, singing songs, and chanting, "Gaza will be free from the river to the sea." But their journey, well, it didn't last long. As the flotilla neared its destination, Israeli forces moved in. Witnesses say that commandos boarded several vessels, including the lead ship Alma. In chaotic live streams, it were the activists who were seen tossing their phones into the sea, trying to protect footages from being seized. On the other hand, Israel says that the flotilla was attempting to break its naval blockade of Gaza, something that it has never allowed. In fact, back in Italy, the images caused an earthquake. Streets from Rome to Milan filled with the angry protesters, accusing Israel of silencing humanitarian voices. In fact, demonstrators compared the activists' defiance to resistance moments of the past. Now, for many Italians, this was not just about Gaza, it was about national pride. Their citizens, their boats, their voices being stopped by Israeli soldiers at the sea. But what was this flotilla all about? Well, organizers say that it was a peace mission, a way to deliver aid and draw attention to the Gaza blockade. On the other hand, Israel insists that it was a political stunt backed by groups that are really sympathetic to Gaza. And this isn't the very first time. Remember, back in 2010 also, Israel raided a Turkish air flotilla, the Mavi Marmara, leaving 9 activists dead. Well, that incident nearly broke ties between Turkey and Israel. Now, history seems to be repeating itself, this time with Italy at the center of it. Well, the fallout is also huge. Italian lawmakers are demanding answers. Activists are calling for sanctions, and across Europe, solidarity marches are gaining momentum. Once again, Israel finds itself accused of using heavy-handed tactics against civilians, while its supporters argue that it has every single right to enforce a naval blockade against Hamas. So the question is, will this spark a diplomatic crisis between Italy and Israel, or will it fizzle out like previous flotilla clashes? Either way, one thing is clear here: the battle for Gaza is no longer confined to the Middle East. It is playing out on the streets of Europe, in front of the world's cameras, with global opinion sharply divided.